Record is fine.
Yeah,
Just say yes.
Spotlight, yeah, it's okay. I'm what do you call it? Can't remember the name for it. Am I
Spotlight.
person that is in charge? Person that is in charge.
Co-host. Yes.
Co-host.
Yes, you are.
Completely split my mind. Sorry, co-host. That's what I meant to say. Co-host.
Yeah, you are both now.
Thank you,
John is here to help you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Merry Christmas. You are super helpful.
Yeah, thanks you guys. Thanks, John. He's the best. Guys. All right. Okay, kids, let's go. Show me what photocopies you have for today, kids. What have you got for photocopies?
Teacher, can I ask?
Yes, my darling.
Yeah. Next year is Lunar Year or the New Year, teacher?
What was the question?
Next year is Lunar Year.
Lunar year. After that, after Lunar New Year. So on the 17th of February. Because Teacher Vicki need to check the January off.
Yeah, I'm going to take a long holiday, guys. I need a long holiday. A month.
Yes, Miss.
I'm going to see you on the 17th again. Okay? Well,
okay, teacher. But can I ask? If you don't have the handout, what will we do?
What was that? Dorothy,
if they don't have the handout, can they draw the ice cream now?
Yeah. I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. All right, so everyone has this photocopy. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like, okay? Now, if you don't have this photocopy, I'm going to show you what to do.
Okay, teacher.
Who doesn't? Put your hands up who does not have this photocopy. Just one person. Okay. I hope nobody else comes on now, and then I'll have to explain it all over again. All right. So the first thing I want you to do, okay. Yes. Anna, very good. Very good, Alina. Very good, Alina. Nice. Everyone's got the photocopy. Good. Now, this is for the people who do not have the photocopy. All right. Can you?
I don't have photocopy.
Sarah, do you not have a photocopy, darling?
Yes.
Do you have a photocopy? Yes or no?
I don't have photocopy.
Okay. Pay attention, because I'm only going to say this once, okay? You have to pay attention, so I'll show you how to do this. So,
I like painting.
All right,
drawing.
Can everybody see my wiggly fingers?
Yes.
Yeah, this is an A4 size paper, A4. I want you to fold it in half. Got it? So we've got a line across the middle. And then I'm going to turn it around.
What photocopy are you using?
A4, darling. But look, have you got this one, Steve? Have you got this? Do you have this photocopy?
What's that photocopy? No.
This is what you're supposed to have, Steve. If you don't have it, I'm just going to show the people who don't have it what they have to do. All right. And then I'm going to fold it the other way so I have a nice cross. Yeah. So now you have a cross in the middle of your page. All right. So you have there and there. And if you want, you can even draw it. If you want to, you can draw it.
Teacher, which is this?
What's that?
Do this?
No, guys, don't do this. You don't have to do this if you have this. This is for the people who do not have this photocopy. All right? If you have this, you don't have to do anything. Just wait. All right? If you have this, just wait. So I'm just going to draw those lines in, right? Just to make sure that they're there. Right? All right. Now, I want you to take this corner and this corner and fold it. This corner and this corner, right? A nice straight line. Don't worry about folding it, actually. Just draw the line. Draw the line to the center, okay? That's easier. Don't fold it. Just draw the line from this corner to the edge of the paper. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Like this, turn it around, do the same, like this, and like this. It looks like the English flag, doesn't it? Something like that. Now here on the edge, you have to draw just a few lines, just so that we can draw, right? Just draw like a border of about 1 centimeter, yeah? Just draw the border of about 1 centimeter because we need to write the name of each of those, right? Now, I want you to do this. Now, remember, not everyone is going to do this because you already have this. People who have this photocopy, just wait. Now,
Teacher Vicki, I don't see where you're drawing.
well, you have to put me off gallery. See up there where it says view, Steve? On the right-hand corner, press view. And when you press view, put speaker. Speaker. Up top where it says speaker, you have to press it. So it's a tick on speaker. Do you understand? Do you get it? In the right-hand corner, right up the top, there's the word called, it says view, and like little squares. If you press that and then tick the word speaker, you'll see me big. Did you find it? Good boy. Did you find it? Can you see my little wiggly fingers now? Can you see my wiggly fingers? Right, I'll just take myself off spotlight and you can see me even bigger. Yes?
Lên lục quét cái lỗ ra, lên quét cái lỗ đèn ở trên kia.
What's on me, teacher?
Are you good now, Steve? Now, this is for the people who do not have. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to draw a triangle like this. Right?
Viết lại cho nó mịn lại đi, nhảm trà đi.
How many triangles do I want? 1, 2. We're not going to close the triangle. We're just going to draw like what looks like.
Cái đồ cản này có một cái đáy kìa, ông đáy nhiều này chưa có kìa, đồ cản kìa, đồ cản.
All right, see this? Can everybody see what I'm doing? Those of you who do not have a photocopy, this is what you need to do. Now, when I do this part, you have to go under. Look, Mia. Mia, you watching? See this? It's like a big smiley face. And then you're going to do another one on top of that. See that? And then you're going to do one more. And then you're going to do the cherry on top. And then you're going to close it. So I'm going to do that again. You have to do that how many times? How many times do you have to do it? 1, 2, 3. One cherry on top. And then you close it. And then you go over it with a text, a marker. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Right? Not everybody has to do this, remember? Not everybody has to do this. Just the people who do not have the ice cream. The ice cream photocopy. Yes.
Can you tell me how to fold the paper again?
Well, you have to fold the paper in half like this and then the other way. Right? And then you draw, it's going to have a cross in there, and then you draw the line down and across, and then you draw from the middle to the sides. Yeah, from here to here, you grab a ruler, you line up this side with the middle, and then you turn it around, you do the same on this one, this to this to this, so you get the X in there, right? And then you just mark it, and then you just keep drawing these ice cream balls. These are ice cream balls, right?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. All right, and not everyone needs to do this. I'm going to remind you, everyone doesn't need to do this because you already have this photocopy. That was a bit wonky, that one. There we go, and there you go. Now, you go over these with a texter. With a marker, sorry. I said texter again. We know very well this is, I know very well that you don't know what that word means, but that's what we call it in Australia. So just
Texture.
texter, yeah. So it writes texts. Okay, and all the way around. I don't have to finish it for you, okay? I'm not going to finish the whole page because you know what to do now. All right. Now, for those of you who already have this handout, please, let's grab this handout. Now, the first thing I need to do is to remind you of our art elements. Our art elements are these, right? So please, let's go through them. Line, color, value, shape, texture, space, and form, okay? Now, I want everyone to choose any one of these, and I want them to write the word line in there. Line, first in pencil, and then I want you to go over it in marker, black marker, okay? Line. Now, if you remember, who remembers what we did for line? We did all sorts of different kinds of lines. We did hatching and then dashes and dotted lines and zigzags and curvy lines and swirly lines and that was what do you call that one again? I forgot how to call this one. So what I'm going to do in pencil first, I'm going to draw some lines. First, I'm just going to, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to do some dashed lines here, right? I don't need to use color. And then I'm going to do some hashed lines. Then I'll do some wiggly lines.
Teacher,
Yes.
can we do our freedom line?
You can do any kind of line you want. Now, I'm just using this as an example. You guys can follow me, or you can just make your own lines, right? So basically, we're just doing what we already learned. Yeah, we're repeating some of the things that we already learned, right? Scallops, that's what they're called. These are scalloped lines. There you go.
Miss Vicky,
Yes, my darling.
do we have to do exactly
No,
same drawing as you, or we can be creative?
you can be creative, okay? This is just for those who don't have any ideas at the moment, but I would love for you to do it all by yourself and do any lines you want. Now, don't forget you have to do the background as well.
I can see you like making drawing shape of ice creams.
Yeah. What did you say?
Teacher, so sidelines we can see you drawing ice creams. Ice creams. So instead of seeing like you, can we just try something?
Well, it says here line. Okay, this is what we're going to do, kids. We are going to go around this picture and we are going to do all the art elements. Okay, let's have a look here. There's line. Can you see it? That's another picture that I did for another class. And then I did shape, color, value, texture, space, form, and pattern. Pattern is the only one that is not an element. It is a principle. But that's okay because we had 8 squares, right? And we had to put something in there. So everybody have a look at my other examples. Can you see these other examples?
Yeah.
My other line. There's my other line, right?
Tạm ôm vào nhau nhá, chứ mẹ đừng, chứ con không muốn bảo là không
I've
muốn.
got so many examples. How about this one? There's another one with line. Okay, so kids, you just need to.
Cái kem ở trong cái điều này, một cái kem này, 2 cái kem, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Cái kem ở trong. Ready?
So I'm going to go over those lines with my marker, right? Because a line doesn't have to be in color, right? I kind of like the idea of line just being black lines.
Kéo từ đây là cái hình chữ nhật đó. Để kéo vào đây đây. Đấy. Trước tiên mình vẽ cái que. Chấm que. Trước tiên mình vẽ hai cái đấy, dùng thước. Trước tiên mình vẽ cái que kem cái đã. Đấy, vẽ cái dùng thước vào cả. Được.
Okay, now in the background, I'll just do something like this. Like an echo. They're just lines. Okay, and then I'm going to probably rub out whatever is in pencil here. Okay, so this is just going to be something that represents what we learned with line, just all the different
Wait
lines.
for me, Teacher Vicki.
I'll wait. Please hold up your work if you're finished. Let me see what you've done. Good, Mia. Mia, do you not have a marker? Have you got a marker? Mia? Yeah. Can you go over that with a marker, please? Let me see, Sarah. Good, Sarah. Just go over it with a marker now. Yeah? With this line one, we don't have to use color. Just use normal text or marker. We did all sorts of different lines. We did, who remembers the different lines that we did? We did zigzag lines and swirly lines and dashed lines, dotted lines.
We did scribble lines too.
Say again?
We also did scribbles.
Scribbly lines. Yeah, did we? Oh, I don't remember that one.
Tẩy đâu? Xin cục tẩy đâu? Cục tẩy của con đâu? Học này phải có tẩy chứ. Tẩy đâu? Có cái cục tẩy nào không?
Đúng không?
Hả? Có cục tẩy nào không?
And then teacher
All right, show me your work.
to let
Đây. Đây cũng phải vẽ
cái
đây.
tấm đó mà.
Đó.
Anna, make sure you,
Mẹ có thể
Anna,
vẽ một que kem
have
này.
you done your line? Anna, have you done your line? Show me.
Đấy.
Yeah, you have to go over the line one with texter.
Đấy.
All right, don't continue to the next one. I haven't talked about the next one yet. I don't know why you're continuing to the next one. We haven't talked about it. Okay, so don't go further. All right, we are ready to go over to color now. Okay, I want everybody to write the word color up here.
Ready? Kệ con.
Like this, color.
Nhanh lên. Đấy.
Then go over it in marker. Okay, color. All right, now I want everyone to grab some colors and I want you to make sure these colors are specific colors. So the colors that I want you to use are the primary and secondary colors. Who remembers what they are?
Tẩy đó. Tẩy đó.
Primary and secondary.
Đấy.
No one remembers the primary colors.
Me is the thing.
Yeah,
Me.
Anna, tell me, what are they? Primary and secondary colors.
I only know primary color is red, blue, and yellow.
Thank you. Red, blue, and yellow. So I need these for sure. What are the secondary colors?
Thì cô không quăng nhau mà mẹ.
What are they?
And purple. Sao gì vậy?
Hang on, one at a time. Win, tell me, Dylan, what are they?
Rắc rủ nhờ.
Cái gì vậy?
Áo kem rủ này hơi rắc rủ trời.
Đấy.
Win, did you say purple?
Green and orange too.
Good boy, green and orange. So these are the colors I will, only those colors you're allowed to use in here. Okay, I'm going to show you some ideas. See that? What about this one? Look at the rainbow in the background. Yeah, and this one as well. So I'm going to get you. We're going to start with, yeah, right. You
Chơi
can
của mẹ
only
vẽ thôi,
use
chơi thôi.
these
Thôi không sao đâu.
colors.
Mình làm cái line trước đã.
Right. Only these, no brown, no black, no white. No pink. You don't have to follow me. You can do whatever. You can use those 6 colors any way you want on this, in this area. Okay. For this ice cream, you can use it any which way you like. And I'm going to do the background like a rainbow color. I'm going to do like a rainbow squiggly area here. You have to use all the colors, don't forget.
Teacher,
Yes.
should we need to do red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple?
I said you have to use the primary and secondary colors here only. So, John, what's happening? John, why are you sharing your page? Who's sharing?
I'm not sharing a page or anything.
What was that? What was that?
Lily, just share it.
Okay, and there's my, I'm going to put a purple cherry. There's my color. Okay, I've finished with my color. You don't have to do it like me. You can do it any which way. I've given you an idea. There's that one there. There's an example, right? Here's another example, that one there. And here's another example, that one there. So you don't have to do it exactly like me, any way you like. In fact, I kind of feel like I want to just separate these backgrounds like this.
Hey, don't phải học cái tay.
Somebody's making noise, guys. You need to mute yourselves, please. Okay. Are we ready to move it over to the next one?
I'm still not.
Who's finished their color ice cream? Let's see, Mia. Show me, darling. Show me, Mia.
It is far away.
Oh, you're still going? I thought you said you finished.
No, my paper has been 5.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do
Okay,
all of the elements that we learned. Yes, very nice.
Okay, I take my paper again.
Good girl. Good girl, Mia. Very nice. All right. So once you've finished with the color one, ooh, I like it, Sarah. Very nice. And if first, are you doing your color one? Yeah, where is it? Show
I'm
me.
not done.
Okay. Of course, you don't have to do it exactly like mine. I keep telling you, anyone can do it any which way they like. So line, color. The next one is going to be value, right? So I'm going to write value. For those of you who have finished, just keep turning your page, right? Turn your page. And I'm going to write, first I write it in pencil, value. And then I'm going to write it in marker. There we go. All right. Now, okay, pay attention, everybody, because we're going to move over to value now. Ready?
Ready.
Who's ready?
Ready.
Who's ready? Who's ready? All right. So I need you to separate the background into 5 parts using a pencil. So the background is going to be separated into 5 parts. I want you to make them about 1.5 centimeters. Okay. So that's about 1.5 centimeters there. You can measure it, right? That's another 1.5 centimeters. And then another one. And then another one. And then the last one. Okay. Now, I want you to take your 4B or 2B pencil and I want you to make it as dark as possible. Do you remember when we did value? Who remembers the value scale, right? The value scale. This is what we are going to achieve now. This is what we're aiming for. So I'm going to do the first one really, really dark, right? 2B or 4B pencil. Okay, all the way. Like so. All right. And of course, as we move down the scale, we are going to make it lighter. All right. So this is the darkest one. Sure, it's as dark as you can possibly make it without breaking your pencil. All right, without breaking the pencil. Now I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Okay, can you see the difference? Can you see the difference in the value scale? It's just a little bit lighter, just a little bit. In fact, I feel as though I can go just a little bit darker. Okay, now I'm going to go lighter. 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 And the lightest. Okay. Now, what am I going to do for the ice cream? Okay, you need some pencils here. Pencils, colored pencils. There you go. These are my colored pencils. Now I'm going to choose 3 colors, any 3 colors you like. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 colors actually.
Teacher,
Yes.
4 colors we like.
Yeah, any colors you like. I might do the brown. Right. Now the thing is, do you remember how we created value to create form? We drew value on our pictures to create form. Yeah. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to press really hard on the sides. And as we move to the middle, we're going to get much lighter. So this is going to be a value scale, but it's going to be within the object, within the shape of that cone, right? Can everybody see how I've gone dark on the outsides, on the sides of this cone? And as I move towards the center, it gets much lighter, right? Can you see how it gets lighter in the middle? That's what I'm going to do. Wait, let me just sharpen my pencil. All right, now I'm going to go blue this time. I'm going to go really dark on the outside. And as I move towards the center, I get much, much lighter. All right. And that value scale is within this area. You see that? Here we've separated into parts, haven't we? But here we've used it within that ice cream ball. And now I'm going to go for pink. So dark on the sides, and as we move to the center of the object, we get lighter so we can show the highlight, and that's how we create form. Through value, we create form. So value and form are pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Without a value scale, you really can't create an object that looks like a real object. All right, what color am I going to use now? I think I'll go for the orange.
Teacher, I'm done.
Show me. Ooh, very nice. Well done, Sarah. That's excellent. Okay, you'll just have to wait for us to catch up to you. Great job. All right, so what we call value, the dark and light of an object. And we use value to create form. And
Teacher, I finished.
good. Show me, Anna.
Here. It does.
Yeah, I like it. Good girl. Very nice. Very, very good. All right. I'm nearly finished too.
Teacher, can we only use 3 colors?
Say again?
Can we only use 3 colors?
Yeah, you can use any colors you like. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Okay. That's how we create value. All right. Now, I'm going to move over to shape now. Okay, shape. I'm going to write it in pencil first. Shape. And then I'm going to mark it in with a black marker. Shape. Shape. Now, here, I'm just going to show you what I've done in other pictures. I've got all sorts of different shapes. Look at that one. Okay. Squares, diamonds, crescents, stars. Look at this one. Look at that one. Hearts, rectangles. All right, and that one. Can everybody see my different shapes? So you guys can pretty much do any shape you want. I'm going to do some circle. And I might do some rectangles and diamonds in here. What other shapes? I'll do some crescents. One on that side and one on that side. Might do a couple of stars. In the background, what do I do here? I'll do some more circles in the circle. Then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do some really large overlapping. Do all sorts of overlapping. Might do some love hearts as well. You just basically just color them in as you want. I'm going to use some of these markers. I haven't used these in a while.
We can use any color we would like, right?
Yep. You just have to draw the shapes. Draw the shapes in and then color them in.
Okay, teacher.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that noise in the background? No?
No.
You can't hear it? My neighbor, he's a little baby. He's like 5 years old. And he's having a shower. And he's making a terrible noise. Oh,
There's a shower and a terrible
shower
noise.
and bath. Sorry, he's taking a bath, not a shower. He's a little boy. He's taking a bath, and he must be playing with his.
Uh-oh. Miss Vicky.
Yeah. This was not done properly. I'm just going
Miss
to.
Vicky.
Yes,
You colored the hearts.
I know. I'm going to have to go over them with a black marker later because look, it was leaking. Yeah, this particular color
my.
it leaked terribly onto my page. Can you see the big mark it made? So I'm just going to have to go over it later.
Next time when it's starting to rain, you need to prepare a backup tissues and take the ink out so it won't melt to your page.
Yeah, there's a black. I'll use the black.
Teacher,
Yes.
I don't know your marker you use.
The markers, these markers, I
Yeah.
bought them from Aldi. And it's the first time I ever bought them. They're like brush ink marker, watercolor brush ink marker. That's what they're called. And they're quite cool, actually. Do you like them? Quite cool. They run a lot though. They're very runny. So you have to be very careful when you're using them. Like that there. Can you see that? That's like, can you see the tip of it? It's like a paintbrush. Whoa. These are dangerous. These are dangerous. Look, it made the mark. I don't know if I want to use these anymore.
Oh no.
I know, it's just made an absolute mess.
Your red color leaked to your page
I
again.
know, it's just made an absolute mess. I don't think I want to use these anymore.
OMG, they just look like paintbrushes a lot.
They look
Oh
like
my
they just leak everywhere. They just come out like all of a sudden. A lot of
Yes, I know. I didn't want to use that color and watercolor because it's leaking all the time.
yeah, it is like a watercolor, but I just thought I could get away with
It
it.
does look the
water leaking.
That's right, very watery.
And the marker that my family bought for me, it's leaking everywhere.
All right,
It might look like a leaking water pipe.
I think I should just stick to my crayons and pencils.
I stick to marker the best.
Oh, I don't like the way my shape has turned out. I think I've made a bit of a mess here.
You know? All time.
What am I doing?
Okay, teacher, I'm done.
Okay, show me. I hope yours is better than mine. Made an absolute mess of mine, but that's okay. I'm all right.
Okay, teacher. Here's mine.
Ooh, nice. Nice, Nia. Good girl. Shapes, shapes, shapes. I'm going to just color that in.
That's very messy.
It's very messy, I know. I don't know how to fix it though. You know, once you make a mistake, hard to fix
Yes,
it.
maybe the next time you should use a harder paper.
Yeah. Or I can just plan it before I do it.
No,
And
maybe
next-
you should stick with your crayon
Yeah,
or pencil color.
correct.
And next time, I hope you can. I think you're going to color by. I hope you wanted to buy some color pencils, or I think, or colors that they
A
color
lot of color pencils.
instead of your ink colors. This is
Yeah.
strange.
I know, but I kind of like working with these, but I guess they haven't been used in a while. They just leaked everywhere. That was-
They like water bestie.
All right, kids, let's go to the next one. Ready?
You'd better
Everybody
eat
ready?
this.
Go to the next one.
No,
Explain.
that's a soup. That's spicy.
All right. So the next one is texture. Okay, this one, texture. Write it in there. Texture. And then I'm going to put it in marker. Texture.
Bố sao đây cũng vẽ theo cả cô vậy? Tôi vẽ tự nhau mà. Ủa? Sao vậy? Đâu có phải bắt buộc làm theo đâu. Nếu mà bắt buộc làm theo sao?
Okay.
Thì đã giống của cô rồi.
Texture. Now, with this texture one, have a look at what I've
Ủa,
done.
cô
with
làm
this
giống
one.
nhau rồi. Tại sao cô cứ làm giống nhau?
Yeah,
tại
you need to mute yourself, honey. Okay, have a look at the texture. Where is it? Where is it?
Underneath.
What I've done is I've used some of the things around me. I've got coins. I've got things that give off texture like this, and I've got lots of other stencils that I can use. I'm just trying to figure out what else I can use. I'm looking around the room, trying to figure out what else I can use as texture. I can use my shoes. What else can I use? Okay, and then all I have to do is put it on. There's another kind of texture. Look at this texture. Do you remember we did a whole class on texture? We did stippling and cross hatching and scribbling and hatching. Do you remember that? We can do that. We can do that in texture, in marker.
Finger blending.
And then the blank, no. Yes, you're right. The finger blending one. Yes. But I'm going to do, you can do that in the background. So basically try and remember what we did for texture. Or you can use things in the background for texture. Like, for example, this is Epsom ink. Yeah. So I'm just going to hold it in the background, and then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to do, see that background? How cool is that effect? This is rubbing, the rubbing technique. All right. I'm going to just keep going with the rubbing technique in the background. But then when it comes to my ice cream, I'm going to actually use some of those techniques. I'm going to use the finger blending. I'm going to do some of the stippling, which is the dots. And then I'm going to use, what were the other ones? Hatching, cross hatching. So this is just something that I found around the house. And I think you guys can look around the house. Somebody used their pencil case once Another person used their shoes. Another person used their coins. So just the background is going to be the rubbing, right? Just the background is going to be the rubbing. And the other part is going to be, the ice cream is going to be those techniques that we use. And I'm going to do that in texture. So for example, I'm going to use hatching. All right, there's hatching. And then I'm going to use maybe stippling. And don't forget, we go dark around the edges. And as we get closer to the middle, they get further apart. All right, there's my stippling. So the dots. I'm going to do some scribbling here. Do you mean the scribbling or the swirling? The circling. I'll do the circling bit here. I'll save the cone for the cross hatching. There you go. And now I'm going to do the cross hatching. There's my, what am I going to do inside my little cherry up here? What do I do there? I might just do the dots again because it's just such a small space. I feel as though I'm just going to overwhelm it. If I just use anything else, I think dots are quite subtle. Okay. And there's my texture. I use something else for the background. You can use coins as well, guys. Coins make a really good rubbing tools. Yeah. All right, so there's my texture. The next one I'm going to do is space. All right, so we write space. All right.
Nobody thinks how to do that one.
Space.
Texture.
Rub it out. Bit of a pencil marking remaining. And
Ủa, ai chỉ phải không?
Teacher, wait for me at castle.
Steve, what did you say?
Wait for me.
Okay. What are you up to?
I'm drawing the texture.
Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
What time is it?
Teacher,
Yeah.
I hear noise.
You hear noise?
What is that strange sound?
Is it Steve?
It's really strange.
What?
Look like someone is farting. Doesn't sound like that.
No.
It sounds Is there something around anyone's room?
Geo monster.
You guys need to mute yourself so that we don't hear the background noise. So everybody please mute yourselves. All right. Are we nearly done with our texture? Go into space. Now, if you remember, how did we do space? What did we learn in space? We learned about foreground, middle ground, and background. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw a horizon line in the background like this. And I want you to draw some trees, very tiny, tiny trees. Yeah. And then here, I want you to draw some a little bit medium-sized trees, and they're hiding behind the ice cream. Okay, that's all we can do for space. There's really not much else we can do. These are just some trees that I've just created here, right? And there's little baby trees in the background. So basically, what we learned to do when we learned about space is we created the foreground, which is going to be our big ice cream, the middle ground and the background. So please draw the rest of your picture. I'm going to draw some grass, like a landscape, right? It's going to be like a landscape. And then I'm going to draw some in the sky. It's going to be nice baby blue sky. Right. What was the other thing that we learned with space? Did we learn about perspective as well? I think we did do perspective, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did it with our, if you remember, we did it with
I remember what we did.
yeah,
When we learned space, we
yeah,
drew a picture of our houses.
yeah. That's right.
But
That's
close
right.
not too close, too close, and not too far, and really far.
Yeah, good.
Không cô không bà. Bài tập về nhà.
And now my ice cream.
Mua thử mất bán thích. Chiến thích cái trắng như thế này, đúng không? Âm bố về nha.
Can instead we do other trees? Can we do other things instead of the trees?
Yes, yes. What kind of things were you thinking about, Sushi?
Instead of the trees, can we do other things like
You can do houses.
Houses?
Yep, you can. Absolutely.
Yay!
What am I going to do here? I might actually just keep to the theme and do a green. This is like an ice cream tree, a tree ice cream. And then I'm going to have a pink cherry on top. That's going to represent my space. What's next? Okay, the next one here. All right, I'll let you guys catch up. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Teacher, after this.
Show me. Excellent. Good. Have you got your trees in your background?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, that's just my brother singing.
Who's singing?
My brother.
Teacher, I'm done.
Show me, Sarah. Cool. Very nice. I love your trees. They're so abstracty, very painterly. Nice.
I'm done.
So, guys, this is our last lesson, yeah? And then we start in February. Nice. Good, Cherry. Good girl. So hopefully I'm going to see everybody again next year. Just after your New Year's Day, New Year. And we'll start with our part 2. You guys are doing part 1, yes? Yep. So you guys are going to be doing part 2 of the program.
Teacher, finish.
Good girl, Anna, show me.
Yeah.
Oh, Anna, can I spotlight you for a second? I just want to spotlight you, darling, so I can see it a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. I love it. Good girl. Good girl. Very nice. Okay. Are we ready to move over to value? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Yellow. All right. Now, as you know, value and form are the same. Yes. Form is the same as value because we need a value scale that is from light to dark or dark to light in order to create form. So what I want you to do is have a look at here where I've used pencil to create form. See that? There's my other form. Here's another form. And I think I've got one more form, which is, oh, I used this. I had hatching and cross hatching to create form, but I quite like this one. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll show you. It's not organized. Pens and markers everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to use my 2B and I'm going to do some squiggly lines like this. See all those squiggly lines in the background? Squiggly, squiggly. Right? Now, I want everyone to go in and make each one of these areas dark on the edges. And as you get closer to the middle, make it lighter. Right? Like a pillow. It's going to be like a pillow that's lighter in the center. Right? So as it gets into the center, it gets lighter.
Teacher, I don't see your drawing.
Sorry? What'd you say?
What is your drawing? I don't see it.
Oh, shoot. What did I just do then? Uh-oh. Where did I go? I can't see myself.
I can see
You. Spotlight you.
You are being spotlight.
I'm trying to remove myself from spotlight. Okay, sorry, kids. So,
I can
can
still
you
see
see it
you
a little
as
bit better?
well.
So, see how I did those squiggly lines? So, basically, this is what I need to do. Can you see that? And I might actually go over it in marker just so I can see those lines a little bit better. Right? See those background lines. And then I'm going to make them like little pillows. I'm going to create form by making them dark on the edges and light in the center. All right. Okay, dark on the edges. And as you move closer, we did this already. We did this with value. If you remember right here, right? This is the value one where we did it in pencil. Here we're going to do everything in pencil, grey lead that is. And we're just going to go hard and very dark on the edges. And as we get closer to the middle of the shape, we just get lighter. And this is going to be a whole thing full of just value everywhere. It's going to take a long time actually, right? And I'm going to do the same with the cone. Same with the cone. As I get closer to the middle, just much lighter. 2B. I'm using a 2B, but you can quite easily use a 4B as well. 4B is just a little bit darker. Yeah. This is what I did in the value one, but I did it in pencil, didn't I? Pencil as in colored pencil. But this time I'm going to use pencil everywhere, just to really be sure that everybody understands that to create form, we need to have a dark and light scale. Dark around the edges, light around the center of the object. It's going to take quite a while. Okay, we have about 15 minutes left, guys. And we've got one more. That last one is not going to be an element, an art element, because we are finished with our art elements. We have 7 art elements. 1, 2, hang on. You guys come in and see what I'm doing. Let me just bring this a little bit higher. All right. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 elements, and then the last one is going to be a principle. You know what it's going to be? Who knows what it's going to be?
Pattern.
Yay, pattern. Good, you remembered pattern. Do you remember the activity we did with pattern?
Yeah.
No. You guys celebrate Christmas?
Yeah.
Yay.
Not yet, teacher, because next Monday is Christmas, but next
Yeah.
Monday is my test.
Ông ơi, anh về đóng tư lệ của anh bố. Anh về đóng tư lệ của anh bố
Your
mình.
parents buy you Christmas presents? Do you get
No,
pictures?
Teacher, next Monday is going to be the 25th of December, which means Christmas.
Yeah.
And
No, the 25th
gifts from
of
Santa.
December is my test already.
What test?
My class test.
Oh, your end of year test. Oh, I see. So you
I don't have time to celebrate.
okay.
That's pretty sad.
Teacher Vicky,
Yes, my darling.
do you know something? I have 2 classes on Saturday. One class is the class that we're doing right now, which is art.
Yeah.
And the
I
second
have
one is
3
piano
classes
class,
on Saturday.
which I would go down to above 14th floor to one of my piano classes.
Oh, you have piano on Saturday. That's pretty cool.
I have 3 classes on Saturday.
Great.
I have both 11 classes on the whole week. Done, Miss Vicky.
Whoa, that's a lot. Show me. Oh, good. Don't forget your ice cream. You got to do your ice cream as well, yeah? Not just the background. You got to put the value in the ice cream scoops. You got to make it dark on the edges and light, and make sure there's a smooth transition. All right, try and make it into a smooth transition, because if it's not smooth, it won't look real. Yeah, you kind of want to achieve that, the realism, the reality.
I have to learn for a whole 1 week. Teacher, I finished too.
Show me, darling. Hey, very nice. Beautiful. Anna, that's fantastic. Two Annas. The two Annas are showing me. Alina, good job, Alina. Good, good, good. Very nice. All right, we're nearly finished. We have to do our pattern and then we're done. Let me just finish with my, oh, I forgot to put here, form. I forgot to write the word form. Whoopsie. Form. Form. Okay. Hey, I finished my form.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Now, pattern. Who remembers what pattern actually means?
Repeat
Pattern.
time.
Yes, Mia.
See, when you put two shapes like square, then oval,
Right.
circle, then you repeat that.
Yes. Good. So it's a variation of a repetition. So repetition, which is not the same all the time, you just change it up a bit and then it becomes a pattern. Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to show you what I did for pattern. Have a look at my patterns here. And here. That one there. And where's my other pattern? Here. All right. So these are some ideas for my patterns. That one. That one. And that one. Okay. I quite like this one. Why can't I see myself?
When you swim, you can't breathe in the ocean. What happens if you breathe in the ocean? You try. We breathe in the ocean.
John,
Yes, teacher.
why
Can
can't
you
I
try
see, why can't I see my face?
Maybe because you choose hide yourself.
Can you please How do I unhide myself?
You click into three dots on top of a person video, and then you choose show yourself or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you, my darling. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally pressed.
No one. But I can still see you.
Yeah. All right, kids. Now, listen up, everyone. We're going to do pattern now. This is the last one, and then we have to go. Okay, that's going to be the end of our lesson. Now, pattern is some kind of a repetition, but it has to have a variation. You know what the word variation has to have like a variety. So can everybody see the patterns in here? Right? There's a variation of patterns. There's, you know, they mix it up a bit. It's not a repetitious thing. It's not just like circle, 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 or square, squares. It's just has a bit of a difference. Yeah, it's different along the way. Now, I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to do just whatever comes to me, really. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm doing ovals and X's.
Con thấy bố nhỏ nhá, con cố ăn bữa con tháo vào để tôi gặp em ngồi đỡ. Get the word pattern.
Yeah, I'm just making it any kind of a pattern, really. Right? You guys can make any kind of pattern you like. Just I'm going to go over these with a marker because I kind of want them to stand out a little bit. I think if I color them, they'll just get completely lost.
Miss Vicky,
Yes, my darling.
I cannot see your drawing very closely. Can you please open your drawing screen a bit bigger? I can't see it very closely. I cannot see it, your drawings a bit closely.
Is that better?
Better.
Don't forget to write pattern. And you can color this one in if you want.
Oops. Teacher, can we cover our pattern ice cream?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I think it would be a great idea to color it in.
Done this, Vicky.
Yeah, show me. Oh, yeah, good, Mia, good, Cherry. Very nice, very nice, very nice, Alina. Beautiful. Wow, well done. Anna, can you hold yours up, please? I'd like to see yours. Oh, that's nice. I can see it like that. It's okay. So yeah, I just need to color in my pattern and then I'm done. I'm going to use a little bit of gold.
Các bạn im lặng đi.
And a little bit of green. So basically, this is our last lesson for part 2, and we brought it all together. Part 1 or part 2?
No, Vicky,
No, this is part 1. So next term, right, when we come back, you guys are going to do part 2, which is going to be different. Yeah, we're not going to do the same stuff, but we're still going to work on the concept of elements and principles. Okay, so we're still going to work on those elements and principles, but we're not going to do it exactly the same. All right.
Teacher,
Yes.
I don't know how Noonie can control my camera.
You don't know how to control your camera?
I mean, I don't know how Noonie can control my camera.
Ah, right. Who's Noonie? Who's Noonie?
Teacher.
I'm done.
All right, and this is another version that I did another day. So every time I do one of these, it turns out a little bit different. All right, kids. So we are just about done. I would like to say to everybody, Merry Christmas. I hope you get lots and lots of nice presents. And have a wonderful new year. But I know your new year's in February, isn't it? Yeah, you guys have a new year in February.
You done it to buy your house?
Yeah, but I have a test.
Yes, I
Next
know,
Monday.
you told us. All right.
It's not funny because next Monday it's Christmas.
Yay. That's
Miss
right.
Vicky,
Yes.
do you know something about patterns? We can see patterns everywhere, but be
Yeah.
careful of some patterns. Non-stop patterns, which means never ever stop patterns, can make us feel dizzy.
Right. I don't get dizzy looking at patterns. I love looking at patterns. All right, kids, that's the end of our session. Everybody hold up your pictures, please. I want you to look
I'm
at
not
these
finished.
elements and, well, one principle. I want you to look at these regularly so that you learn them. Okay, you need to know this. If you are a serious art student, you must know all the art elements. Okay. Who can actually say the art elements without even looking at the words? Who can say them? Who can say all the art elements without looking at the words? How about if I just show you this picture, right? And I cover these words here. Would you be able to say them?
color, value, shape, texture, color, value, shape, space, form.
Who can say them without looking at anything?
Me.
Go. Go,
Line.
Ron. Wait, Tom's going to say it. Tom, you say it. Go.
Line.
Yeah.
Color.
Yes.
Okay. Line, color, value, space, shape. Line, color, line, wait. Line, color, value, shape, form.
You're missing two. You're missing two.
Me.
Space,
Color.
space and texture. Space and texture, Tom. All right, Mia, go. Mia, go.
Line,
looking.
color, value, shape, texture, space, form, pattern, line,
Pattern is not an element.
color.
Okay.
Line, color.
Mia, pattern is not an element. Pattern is a principle. Okay. We had to put in an extra one here because there were eight areas here. So we needed to use one, where is it? One extra. All right, my darling children, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I will see you next year. I will see you on the 17th of February. This is after your new year. All right.
All right, teacher.
I can't wait to see you again. Who wants to do art next year?
Me.
Me.
Yes,
Me.
yes, yes, yes. Good.
Me.
Good.
I love
Good.
art.
Yeah.
Art is my third favorite subject.
Oh, me too. Okay, kids.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite subject.
Bye, everyone. Happy New Year.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher. See you
Listen,
again.
do you want to see my drawing?
Bye,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
Bye, bye, teacher. Have a
Goodbye, teacher. See you. Have a happy Christmas and see.
Have a happy Christmas, teacher.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
See ya. Bye, kids.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher. Bye, teacher.